The countdown to the 2026 FIFA World Cup has officially begun. Hosts, the United States, Canada and Mexico are preparing for what should be a landmark edition of football's biggest tournament. But rather than excitement and fanfare, the spotlight so far has been on the drama leading up to it all. With less than a year to go, the buzz isn't about how historic this World Cup could be. It's more about what could go wrong and who's at the center of it all. After America, all eyes are now on Mexico. The football-crazy nation is racing to revamp one of the sport's most iconic arenas, a stadium that has hosted legends like Pelé and Diego Maradona. But can Mexico really deliver on football's grandest stage amid geopolitical tensions, domestic challenges, and a highly charged atmosphere? Our next story takes a closer look.
The 2026 FIFA World Cup was initially seen as a Donald Trump showpiece, touted as a project by the sports-loving president and close ally of FIFA chief Infantino. And in many ways, it still is Trump's World Cup, but not for the reasons anyone expected. His policies and decisions are now becoming a huge red flag for FIFA's premier tournament. From strict visa policies to the general lack of buzz in the United States, concerns are mounting about the tournament's execution and its success. But perhaps even more worrying is Trump's deteriorating relationship with co-host Mexico, a nation that is far more passionate and prepared for the event than its neighbors up north. In Mexico, the excitement is real. A countdown clock was recently unveiled and fans have gone wild in anticipation, and they should. Mexico is on the brink of making history by becoming the first country to host the World Cup 3 times. And at the center of it all stands the iconic Azteca Stadium. This is the same ground where Pelé lifted Brazil's third World Cup in 1970, and where Maradona's famous Hand of God goal helped Argentina clinch glory in 1986. Azteca isn't just a stadium, it's a living museum, a temple dedicated to football where every wall breathes history. But here's the challenge. Despite its legacy, the stadium is stuck in the past. A full renovation is underway to bring the facility into the 21st century while preserving its rich history. And to raise the stakes even higher, this stadium is set to host the World Cup opener. The $110 million renovation project is already in motion and funding is secured. But Mexico's turbulent political climate could still derail the progress made. Trump's tariff policies have placed heavy economic pressure on Mexico, a move that may affect resources and planning in the final stretch. And that's not all. The Mexican president, Claudia Sheinbaum, is under fire from the US, accused of encouraging protests in Los Angeles, protests that have reportedly infuriated Donald Trump. Tensions are rising, and Mexico, along with its leadership, is quickly falling out of Trump's good books. Given Trump's well-known hardline approach, further restrictions on Mexico seem likely, which could push the country into an even deeper crisis. But the issues don't end at politics. Mexico is also battling rampant crime, with drug cartels taking control in parts of the country. There has been a disturbing rise in attacks on officials, public figures and celebrities. That's not the kind of environment FIFA wants for a global tournament that is supposed to grab all the attention. And a state of panic is not good for a plummeting economy either. And then there's the drama surrounding the renovation itself. What was meant to be a symbol of national pride has now sparked public outrage, as authorities consider renaming the legendary Estadio Azteca. With FIFA's American dream failing to generate the expected buzz, the pressure is now on Mexico to deliver a spectacle worthy of its football legacy. Azteca was meant to be the crown jewel. But with political tensions, economic instability and cultural backlash mounting, can Mexico rise to the occasion? Or will the home of legends be overshadowed by crisis, controversy and chaos?
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion kakarjo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Kali radikali. Stop.
Japanese,
Euro, 4 兆ドル以上も.
Portuguese,
Por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select the language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.